Hey guys, so it's me. I'm back. It's been a long time. I had originally started this channel with the intentions of losing weight and doing really good with it, and I did okay, but then I just, gave up. I really let that first year after my mom passing kind of just consume me. I just allowed grief just to kind of just take over, and I really didn't want to seek help. I still don't feel like I need to speak to somebody else because I speak to so many other people already about it. But I did finally go see my doctor, and we just discussed other options. And she still suggested that maybe I go speak to a therapist just to help me with the grieving process. But I am not 100% still on board with that idea. But we did decide that I needed to try some antidepressant or an antidepressant for the time being. Just to kind of get me into that stage of where I'm like motivated to actually do things. And she's like, weight loss is definitely something that I need to do for my health and my future, and it's something I know, but it's just something that last year or this whole year, I just wasn't focused on it, to be honest. And I was on and off. I'd lose 7 pounds, I'd gain 7 pounds, I'd lose 15 pounds, I'd gain it all back. Just constantly back and forth. And to be honest, it's because my mind wasn't where it needed to be. I couldn't focus on that because I was grieving. I was sad. I lost my mother. My mom was my best friend, and it's been rough trying to figure out how to navigate through life without her being there, and to it's literally like I have to fill up space in my life where she would fit in, and it's almost like I'm replacing her, or ways to replace the time and energy that I would put into her. Like before we were just hanging out, and then she got sick in 2018, and it was constantly taking care of her, driving 3.5 hours to Houston for treatments and to make sure she was okay, and getting her into care homes, and just constantly I was always focused on either home life with my children and my husband and then work, or focus on my mom. So I had like things to do, and now it's like a big portion of my life is gone, and my friendship with my mother is gone. Everything with my mom is gone, and it's just hard to know how to continue on and what to fill that void with. Like it'll never be filled. She's never going to be replaced. She's always going to be my mother, but now she's gone. But just how do I continue living now without her? So just being on these antidepressants right now, it's actually just one pill. It's Wellbutrin. I take like 150 milligrams, I think, of it, and I've only been on it for like 2.5 weeks, but I do notice that when I get the urge to cry, like there is the urge to cry, but I just don't, if that makes sense. It's like I want to cry, but I don't cry. It's like I can rethink through those thoughts, like, no, you don't have to cry. You can work through it. It's more of like I was just bawling and crying, in my own time, or like towards the end it was just like starting to fall apart. In the doctor's office I just was falling apart. Like I couldn't even talk about the fact of how depressed I was without falling apart. But now I feel like I'm able to discuss things a little bit clearer, think about things a little clearer. I also feel like I'm not as agitated as I was. When you're depressed, you know, and upset and grieving, like, you just tend to get angry really quickly. And I feel like I'm not getting as upset as fast as I was. Still kind of like in that stage of like, it's kind of working its way through. Like, I'm still not chemically like, it's still working in my body. It takes sometimes months for it to like, really, really help. It's not something that I intend on staying on like for a long period of time, but it's something that's helping me right now. So if it helps me right now, it helps me right now. I used to be like really embarrassed to ever even think about having to take an antidepressant. It's not something that I ever really wanted to do, but there's a lot of people that take them. I know a lot of people that literally take them and they help them. So if it can help me and it can help me be a better person right now, for my children, for my husband, for myself, because it's me that I need to take care of. I put everybody else before me, and I think that's my biggest problem right now is I've spent so much time putting everybody before me that now it's hard to figure out how to take care of me. So now it's time to take care of me and to figure out what that means. So I've recently got a spin bike for Christmas, so I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna start taking online spin live classes. Trying to do at least 25 minutes a day. I'm gonna start out probably like 3 to 4 days a week. That's probably what I can 100% commit to. If I can get in more than that, then I will. But I still have 2 little ones to take care of during the day, and then I still work a full-time job in the evenings. But I am going to make my health a priority. No more of this back and forth yo-yo crap. It's time to take control of my life. We are signed up for Weight Watchers again for another 6 months. So I'm doing freestyle. My husband's, I think, on like some blue plan or green plan, or I don't know. He's on some different plan. So some of the things that are like 0 points for me are not for him. So our meals are a little bit different, but for the most part, there's still a lot of the same things that we can eat. I'm kind of steering towards more of like, I'm gonna eat more fish. Have been kind of turned off by certain meats since starting this medicine, and I don't know if that has anything to do with the medication, but I know that it can kind of get rid of your appetite. And I'm also taking Topamax for my headaches, which the doctor also said that would like make me kind of disgusted when I look at food, and that's kind of how I feel, honestly. I don't really want to eat. I just know that I need to eat because I feel like it's time to eat. It's been like 9 hours. You probably need to eat something, kind of thing, but not like I'm starving kind of thing. And I get a lot of dry mouth, so I've been drinking a lot of water because I know that you can get like kidney stones and stuff. So I've been doing that, and I've noticed I sleep really solid. But I did also get a weighted blanket for Christmas, so I think that that's helping too. But I was sleeping pretty solid before I got the weighted blanket, and that was like 4 to 5 days ago. So. But yeah, it's so far, I'm feeling a lot better. And I think I'm only going to feel better as the weeks go on and the months go on. And like I said, I'll stay on it as long as I need to. It's not something I want to stay on forever, but if it's making a difference, it's making a difference. So I'm going to be documenting just how well I do. I wanted to go ahead and get on the scale real quick and show y'all how much I weigh. Just so I can have that documented. Today is Sunday, December 29th, 2019, and it is the first day of weigh-ins, and I'm changing my life today. So follow me on this journey. I started this before, but I'm starting it again, and this time we're sticking to it. So if you want to follow me, Weight Watchets Freestyle, and I'm going to be doing spin 3 to 4 times a week starting out. All right, let's see how much I weigh. Okay. If I can turn this. I don't know why it never turns. I guess I can't turn it when I'm already. Okay. Let's turn it on. I'm going to turn y'all towards the there. Okay, so there you can see it's at 0. And we're gonna get on. So we're starting at 289.5. So yeah, 289.5. And we will see where we are next Sunday. So I'll see y'all then. Thanks. Bye.